What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Living Vehicle headquarters in Santa Barbara, California, and we're going to take a look at this absolutely amazing Living Vehicle 2023 model RV. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and this is a closeout unit, so they're no longer producing new versions of this, but they still have inventory available. And yeah, there's a lot to say that's special about these. So I'm making videos on all the available floor plans that I have access to, and there's a few differences between this one and the 2024 model, and we'll go over a couple of those during the video. But this is what you want to snatch up if you're looking for a deal. Basically, they're willing to work with you on pricing on their 2023 models. Anyways, hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's talk about numbers. This is going to have an 18,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. You heard me right. For a conventional towed trailer, 18,000 pound conventional weight rating. 18,000 pound GVWR. It's going to have about 5,000 pounds worth of cargo capacity. So, you know, the dry weight on it is going to be closer to 13,000 pounds. And that means you could load this kind of light, but you're still not going to want to ever tow something like this with a half ton. They totally agree. They don't even recommend towing something like this with a 3/4 ton. They recommend either a 1-ton single rear wheel truck or a dually. I would recommend a dually just for that extra stability and redundancy. So they say you're going to have between 10 and 15% of tongue weight. So you're going to have about 1,800 to probably 2,000 pounds worth of tongue weight on the back of your tow vehicle if this is completely loaded up. On top of that, whatever you put in the back of your truck and all the people inside of your vehicle, you could easily go over what a 3/4 ton is capable of. And you do want firmer suspension, overload leafs, things like that, just to give you the best possible towing experience. And the thing is, the folks here agree. They want you to have the best possible towing experience you can have. So never put something like this behind a half-ton truck or even most 3/4 ton trucks. Anyways, there's a lot to say about this brand. Before we dive into it, you got to go back and check out the other videos we've made on Living Vehicle units. They are unlike anything else on the market. You can't even compare this to like a Palomino Pause. It's not even really in the same world. Palomino Pauses, as nice as they are, as much as they've done to kind of revolutionize the industry, and as expensive as they are, don't get me wrong, it's a great unit, but this right here takes things to a whole nother level. It really does. The couple that owns the company are avid RVers. They have lived in RVs. They've renovated over 400 of them. They had a company that was solely set up just to renovate RVs, mainly Airstreams, buses, you know, all sorts of stuff. They lived in a Class A Tiffin. They've had all sorts of units, and you really can't compare any of those to something like this. And that was the whole point of it. From an architectural perspective, he wanted to make sure that they addressed everything and they created the best possible unit to ever hit the road. This right here, from a towable perspective, you can't beat it. I've never found anything. I don't think I could find anything that would quite rival this in terms of overall quality, craftsmanship, fit and finish, and features. It's just absolutely amazing what they've done here. You can even see right here, this is a solar awning. Now, the 2023 model had one side of solar, and then the roof is covered in solar panels, whereas the 2024 models now have solar panels that extend off of each side, including the roof. So you have a ton of solar capacity, and these are designed to be off-grid permanent fixtures. You don't have to ever connect these to power. That's the cool thing. It has shore power if you want to, but you don't need to. It's mainly there for redundancy. Just like a lot of the other systems you'll see, there's a lot of redundancy built into this just in the event something's not working or you need extra this or that. You have that capability here, and they've done a phenomenal job doing that. So we're going to step inside. We're going to take a closer look at the inside, then we'll hop on out. Okay, so there's a few standardized features, things that you see in other RVs, but there's very few, and they're far and few in between, such as the MORryde step above steps. Basically, no need to re-engineer something that's actually, you know, a good quality product. So they have the MORryde step above steps. They're running Lippert dual pane frameless windows, which is a really good window. So there's nothing wrong with those at all, but they will be upgrading to the acrylic dual pane windows at some point. Let's step over into this space. Very little wood in these units. You see a bit of it, but not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, so we'll start right here. We'll kind of pan around. You have a full marine refrigerator freezer inside of here. You have really, really great storage space. Pantries that pull out, things like that. But for 2024, they've moved to LG mini splits. You have an air handler in the living area and an air handler up front. In this unit, you have a Coleman unit here and a Coleman unit up front. So the mini splits are far quieter and more efficient overall. Over here you have your Dometic solid stainless steel 3-burner gas cooktop. Underneath you have drawers. So check out these drawers. These are the types of drawers and cabinets that you would see on an ultra high-end race trailer. I mean, they are the nicest drawers I've ever seen. These are the types of drawers you would see on like a super high-end Snap-on toolbox. They're that nice. Cabinetry, same way. It's just absolutely amazing. Aluminum shelving, all adjustable on the sides. Aluminum ceiling, one-piece aluminum roof. The floor, aluminum floor with linoleum laid on top of the floor, completely impervious to water. 12-inch aluminum bracing on center for the floor system, and beneath that you have 16-inch aluminum I-beams as well as some steel reinforcement in some places. Up here you have a really cool Euro bed that lowers down. This is kind of the secondary sleeping area in here if you have kiddos and you want to have a place for them. Over here you have a really nice dinette wraparound area. Huge windows all around you, so you get tons of visibility. You have another bed that can actually extend from underneath here as well, so you can turn this into a nice sleeping area. More cabinetry down here. Beautiful entertainment area. You have your nice smart TV in place. Sonos Bluetooth speaker back there as well. Look at this door. You have this enormous door, and then you have a patio off the back here. Now there's a hidden surprise to this side patio, and that is this island right here can actually be moved to the patio. So if you want to set up a nice little bar area out here, you want to set up, you know, a little buffet area for food, you can do that. Once you do that, this hatch underneath can lift up and it exposes the massive battery bank underneath here. It's all lithium iron phosphate technology, so it's super safe. All your Victron controllers, everything is under here. Definitely go back and check out the video I did on the technology on these living vehicles so you can see just how crazy the power in these units are and what it's capable of doing. The fact is, these are designed so you can take them off grid completely. You don't have to connect to anything. It's crazy. And on some of your higher end units, you can actually spec in a water reclamation system, which actually pulls humidity out of the air and converts it into drinking water through a triple filtration or double or triple filtration plus a UV light that actually destroys any bacteria and stuff. It's really crazy. So yeah, when you talk about off-grid capable, this is luxury off-grid taken to a level never seen before. Then you have a winch right here that actually electronically raises this and lowers this side. Again, the folks who own this company, it's a husband and wife. They lived in Airstreams. They've renovated over 400 RVs. They've built buses. They've built all sorts of stuff. And from an architectural standpoint and engineering standpoint, everything's done right. I mean, even look at the aluminum channel right here. It's all rounded off, beautifully attached. It's just a fit and finish that I've never seen in the RV industry, to be honest with you. And they only build a few of these. It's not as if they're building tons and tons and tons of these. So they personally touch and inspect every single one of them. You have a really cool towel rack here. You have a nice heater below, which also allows you to heat up your towels. Check out this shower area. This is cool, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful shower area. Then you have your Dometic toilet right here. Glass sink bowl. Beautiful, beautiful mirror, complete with surround lighting. You can see some ducting in the roof for air conditioning. Right here is super cool as well. So this are all your breakers. So you have your solar array. They don't use standard fuses. This is all breakers, all marine grade, stuff you would see in a boat. Then up here you have your energy management. You can see that we have 377 watts coming in because we're at a 100 watt charge. So if we were lower than that, you would see a lot more wattage. But right now it's in a float stage, so you don't need, it doesn't need or it's not accepting any more power. You can see we have 59 watts of AC load currently coming off. You have your thermostats for both of your air conditioning units. Over here, beautiful, beautiful window, great visibility outside. 3-inch thick side walls. It uses 2 inches of foam, and then they have an air gap system before you get to the aluminum inner wall, which is really a brilliant idea because it gives you that air that you want to create kind of a barrier for heat transfer. You have another one of your Coleman units over there. You have your Splendide combo unit right there. And then in here, more drawers, huge drawers, tons of storage in here. For 2024, this won't be a floor plan they offer anymore. The bed will actually extend off of the front to the back. This is the last year of it being side-facing like this. You have your power outlets with USB plugs. Again, all residential. Huge closet. Plenty of space inside of here. Nice mirror on the actual bedroom sliding door. And again, all aluminum. Everything in here is absolutely insane in terms of build quality. And let me show you something. Everyone likes to talk about wiring. Everything is so cleanly ran. They do a wonderful job making sure that everything inside of these units is done with the highest level of quality. And it really shows. You have to come out here and take a look. There was a couple that was out here earlier, and they had seen them online. They came here from Arizona, and they actually said, wow, you can actually see higher quality when you get here than you expect. I mean, the pictures and everything can look great, but we all know that pictures on a website never tell the full story. But if you come out and you actually look at this product, you'll just see how amazing it is. All right, so we're going to step out. We're going to take a closer look at the outside. All right, so working our way from the front to the back, it's all aluminum frame. This is all rhino coated, or I'm not sure exactly what material they use, but it's all coated. All of your doors, all of this stuff is incredibly robust. Very, very thick materials. It's not like Airstream, which might have little hatches like that, but you can definitely tell it's a thinner gauge. Even your rock guards, super, super thick material. It's not that thin material you see on even things like Airstream. In here, your leveling system. Look at all the power. Look how everything's ran in here for your hydraulics. Auto leveling, of course. On this side, over here you have more storage. I believe you can get these units equipped with like a Cummins commercial own-in generator. I don't know if this unit, but I know on the new units you definitely can. Very cool. You have all sorts of cool connections here, so you can do DC to DC charging from your vehicle. Wiring and everything's already in place on this unit. Even your cameras. So this is going to have surround cameras, one up here, one in the back, and one on each side. The doors on this thing are absolutely insane. So check out this baggage door. 2 inches thick aluminum baggage door. Has a release from the inside in case one of the kiddos gets stuck in there. That is probably, no, I'm not going to say probably, that is the highest quality baggage door I've ever seen on any RV ever. Again, the structure of this thing, the bones are absolutely incredible. This door on the side, I believe it's 1,500 pounds worth of capacity, which is super cool. Very, very well built. Okay, your LED lighting. Again, you got your awning over here with all solar panels. More storage in the back. Again, just the way this stuff is made is insane. It really is. Double seals. You see, so you have an inner seal and an outer seal. And the outer seal is designed so if any condensation or anything forms, it can drain out. Solid one-piece aluminum roof. One-piece aluminum. And then you got solar panels completely covering up the top. And the way that they've designed everything, they don't use caulking anywhere. Anywhere in this unit. They use a foam insulation in between all of your panels where they meet, so it never is exposed to UV, and it's never going to be a deteriorating part because, again, it's not exposed. And look at that. Look at the level of detail here, even on the corners where everything meets. That's crazy. Spare tire on the back. I love the contrasting tone to the back of this unit. Got a 2-inch receiver here. It can hold up to 500 pounds worth of weight, extending 12 inches off the back. And coming back over here, you have a nice storage area. This is where your propane is going to live. You got 4 tanks in here as well, 4 20-pound propane tanks on a slide-out tray. Again, really thick doors. You have the outside of your furnace. Again, redundancy, because you might not even need it because you have a system inside that can essentially keep the RV warm. 50 amp connection, they have it already connected as well. Not that they need it, but they have it on. You have your Toyo off-road tires on 19.5-inch wheels. Super cool, same tires you'd put on a pickup truck. 110 power outside. More storage outside of your Truma AquaGo on-demand heating system, water heating system. Right here you got more storage. Look how deep that is. And that's the flooring I was telling you about. So look at that. You have this huge boxed aluminum flooring here. And then when you get underneath, you have this insanely built frame below. So these are I-beams, super thick aluminum I-beams on 16-inch centers. And look how clean all of that is. That is absolutely amazing. like I said, everything on this unit has really been built with an attention to detail and focus on quality, fit, and finish. Very cool. What do you guys think? I'd love to know. Please leave a comment below and go back and check out the other videos that I've made on Living Vehicle, because to truly understand what all goes into one of these units, you have to see the whole story. You have to see where these folks came from, what they've been doing, living in RVs, living in boats, building, renovating over 400 RVs. They have more experience with RVing, RVs, the construction of RVs, all sorts of different types from all sorts of different categories and classes than most anybody would ever have. Their combined knowledge is absolutely insane, and they've applied it and executed it to these Living Vehicle RVs. Anyways, guys, please leave a comment below. I would love to know what your thoughts are. Go to their website, check them out, link in the description, so you can see what floor plans they have available, what the pricing is, and if this is something that might be right for you and your family. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.